Hello, friends. How we doing? Wait, I gotta start this song again. It's been in my head all day. All day! Vlad's in here like, yes, I'm first. Pondizzle with the second. Bridget with the third. Vlad and I have been testing things today. Like the question of the day. What game are you currently addicted to? Game of life and getting scammed? Oh no, what are you getting scammed from? You have so many drops. I don't know the game. I'm the same. I have so many drops for June, and I don't play June. Crunchy, hello. How are you? Do you have a game that's you're currently addicted to? Jeez, people. You got some good eggs here. Don't hang out with those other people. Where are the good eggs? It's not Palmy, it's Palmer. I'll tell you this right now. It is Palmer, and I'm not having any of this. You reject my reality? Well, no. You're like, I'll take that 40 months back. It's funny because, like, so is it just Victorians that say Palmer? Because, like, I'm trying to figure out where. Like, where the divide is. Because, like, I swear, I spoke to my family and I'm like, how come I'm different to my family? Obviously, they were the influence. They're all Palmy. And I'm like, no. No, incorrect. Incorrect. So I have no idea where the split was. Chicken Parma. Frequently called Parmigiana in Victoria, while other states use the term Palmy, and some parts of Tasmania also refer to it as Palmy with a Y. Liger on Twitter was like, what about Palmo? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry for like leaving you out, discriminating against the Palmos. Yeah, see, I grew up in the north end of Australia and I call it a Palmer. And I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? You know? But it's funny, my mum's phone, she went to say Palmy with an I, and it auto-corrected to Palmer. And I was like, see, if Google says... Sorry if I cough, guys. My cough's been even worse today. So I don't know why. I don't know why life is just like, no, throwing you curveballs. Got in a Dale's chat. I think Dale's like would be like frustrated, like ah, but I don't think he'd ban you. I don't think he'd ban you. I don't think he'd ban you. I told you about the poll. So if you guys don't know, I put a poll on Twitter and it came back that Palmer was the winner. And we have people who are like, nope, don't think I can know you anymore. They're like, can't have any of this. None of the shenanigans. None of this shenanigans. That's too funny. I don't often ban people. Like, it has to be something that's pretty out there for me to ban people. Like, but I will ban. I have no qualms in banning people if they do not, you know, they're not good for the community. Out. Out. I ban people. What are you talking about? Reggie with a hammer. Let it rain hammers. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, I love that emote. I think you're good for the immunity, maybe. Friendship and community does help your immune system, so. You're like, ban this one. We can ban Pondy. No, no banning Pondy. No banning any of you. You're all good eggs. Dale's explaining Palmer now. He's safe. You're going into a random friend stream and saying, Palmy, oh my god, how hilarious would it be? We can't do it now, obviously. But it's like if we had gone into all these different streamers' streams and started the argument and then fucking clipped all of them. Oh, that would have been like a fire, like across Twitch. Like an old school email virus. But it is the Palmies or the Palmer. Or as like I said, the Palmos. Corbs, how you doing? We have a question of the day. What game are you currently addicted to? Or aka, we're now having a debate about Palmer, Palmo, Palmies, or Palmy with a Y. They're slightly different because like where I'm from, they're very, very different. It's a place. But what are yours? Tell me. with a different sauce. Vlad, can you confirm from the English people? You speak for the entirety of England, just so you know. All I know is I'm hungry. That's what I know. I have burgers for dinner, but I don't want burgers. I want I want a Parma, but they're so far away and they will be closed by the time I finish stream. After hearing how Italians say Parmigiana, you're a firm believer in it? You believe it's more respectful? A Parmo has white sauce. Whoa. No, I don't think that's allowed. What do you call so you have like a it's like a Parma but it has ham in it. What's that one? So it's like the chicken, ham and cheese, and then no. Yeah, chicken, ham, cheese. What do you call that? They do traditionally come with ham. See, that's what I thought. And then I freaking moved to Victoria and I was like, where is the ham? And I was like, maybe that's just... And now I've gaslit myself into thinking it didn't have ham. I gaslit myself. Like, no, that must have been in my head. It wasn't. It wasn't. Been waiting for someone to submit a PAX Parmigiana debate panel for years. Oh my god. It would actually be hilarious. I asked. So there's a Discord for like ANZ creators. Corbs, I don't know if you're in there, but it I asked them like, can anyone tell me what panels they're doing? Because I know they haven't been approved yet, but also I'd like to know. So because for my thing, it's like I want to find the gaps. I want the gaps. I want to know the things. I know they probably can't tell, but I was like, please, somebody tell me. To just let everyone fight on stage with pool noodles. Hey, if you organize this, I am down. Get my like pool noodle skills. A debate and eating. Yeah, it's like, what is this called? Nom 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 nom. Next year, make it happen. Exactly. Me and you be like, all right, let's go. Pool noodles, Parma debate. Oh no, I wasn't looking for like people to like overall like PAX people. Of course, I just wanted to know what people were doing. I just want to talk to people in general, just about life. An eat off? Oh my god. Talk to people? Well, I'm always like, I'm just curious what people are doing. Like I am one for education. I'm one for learning. I'm one for information. If you haven't guessed, I like all those things. So it's like if someone comes up with something, I want to have that discourse. Be like, hey, I'm doing something on this, or I think that this is, you know, something people would be interested in. I'm like, oh, tell me why you think that this would be interesting. You always think you're bugging people? What, by talking to them? Hey. You don't even message your best and oldest friends? You can message me anytime. Like, honestly. She sends us all like Snapchat like life stories, and I was saying today, I'm like, Cheese should be a vlogger. Like, this is literally, I was like, I don't even know what we're talking about. Maybe it was random. I was like, Cheese should be a vlogger. He vlogs everything. If I'm not interested, I will tell someone I'm not interested, but I'm interested in pretty much anything. Like, when I was on the dating apps, one of my prompts was like, it was like, tell me about yourself or some stupid thing like that. And I was like, I'm a passionate person. Like, if you tell me that you're passionate about doorknobs, I'll be passionate about doorknobs. Like, I will fucking want the information. Yeah. Corpse and I are going to do a Age of Empires collab stream, but we're looking for like what we can have 8 players. I also have to buy the game, so this is like a future thing. Age of Empires 4. I think we can have 8 players, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wait, you're down for vlogging or you're down for... You need an editor? Depending on what you need. Like, I'm not saying I'm out there with the fancy stuff, but I can do basic shit. We could do like a 1v1. Team up against the AI, get people interested. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure there's enough Age of Empires lovers around that I'll even ask my brother. But my brother's pretty snobbish. He will be like, so I was talking to someone about it today. It's like, I'm like, yeah. Like a heap of medical professionals are like, yeah, bro, you have like ADHD and all something. I'm like, yeah, peace. Ain't got the freaking 2K to get the diagnosis, so I'm just gonna live out here doing my life. And my brother is the same. But he's gonna get a diagnosis. He's like, I'm gonna organize it so I can go get the diagnosis, blah, blah, blah. And my dad's the same. So it's like, my brother's like, I want to play Age of Empires. I'm like, oh, do you want to do this? He's like, no, just this one. I don't want to do that. And you're like, okay. And then I got him on Cities Skylines and he played like 50 hours in like a space of like 1 week while still like, doing life. It's like hyper focus. So I could be like, hey, you should do this. And then hopefully he'd come. But he'd fucking destroy everyone because he's played a stupid amount of hours. Yeah. Oh, fun. I don't think I know them. It's funny, some people's names like stick in my head. Other people, nope, but their faces or their profiles in there forever. They'll be at PAX. I'm so excited. I like spent today just because like, thank you, Cheese. I will hydrate. So this is why I like go, you can talk to me about anything. Because I use a program called Notion. I don't know if you've heard of Notion Corps, but everyone else has heard of Notion because they hear me. For my back end, like organizing things, like all my resources and stuff, because the amount of stuff I come across and then like 6 months later, you're like, what was that website? I was using it for that one specific thing. I would never forget you. Your dad recommended it not too long ago, but you forgot. Like, I always say, I'm like, maybe I should do like an organizational stream. I'm not the best, but I am passionate. And so I was using a to-do system called Todoist. And then Bridget's like, oh, maybe you should check out like TickTick. And so I now have migrated into TickTick because they integrate with Notion. But I was doing all my PAX stuff, all my to-do lists, and then realized I'm like, fuck my life. I'm like, I have a lot of stuff that I like need/want to get done. You should do it if you want to have a call or something. Let me know. I love Notion. I love it. I love the organizations. They make me happy. I think it's just because my brain is so chaotic that I need the structure to focus. But I think that also comes down to the exact thing I was talking about, where it's like, I'm like, my brain is like going 10 million miles an hour. Trying to rely on my brain a bit too much. I can't sleep and making mistakes and thinking I'll remember something. To write something down after sleep. No, never after sleep. Never. Thank you for lurking, Beachy. Yeah, no. I am like a massive like notes taker. Like, because I have so much going on in my head that if I go like, I'll remember that. No fucking way. No way. There's no way that I will remember that. I will be like in the most random spot like 6 weeks later, be like, oh, fuck that one thing. I remember it. Or I will get in 10 different tasks at the same time. So I'm like, no, put it on the list and then work through the list, because I can't remember what I was doing today. No, yesterday. I saw someone who had like a little PNG pop up of a bird. And then I was like, oh my God, my friend Divi has cats and she does like no cam streams. I was like, oh my God, what happens to you if you had a little PNG cat of her cat? How do you create a PNG cat? All right, cool. Like and I was like, stop it. You don't need to make a PNG cat for your friend that's never asked for a PNG cat. So yeah, I have to write down everything. But yeah, I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Well, I've never played Age of Empires 4. The bird is done. Excellent. I almost went to bed last night and didn't do the bird. I'm really getting stuck on this and that in Japanese. I've never played 4. I've only played 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. So it's like I do want to play. If it's still on Game Pass. Okay, cool. I'll pick it up pretty quick. I figured it would be similar. Like, you know, I'm sure it wouldn't be that different. Why'd you come back at the wrong time? Because of Age of Empires 4? Yeah, we're gonna do a play. Like, obviously, like I gotta buy the game first. I don't have Game Pass. I used to have Game Pass, and then I realized that I was spending a lot of money and not playing games. So I got rid of it because, you know, in this economy. Yeah, it's $5 on Steam. I saw. It's on Game Pass. I'll have to give it a go. I feel like my lungs are like stuff. I can't wait for this to go because I'm sick of coughing. But yeah, how much is Game Pass now? Like $16? Let me Google it. It's the worst. I was worried when I got sick. I was like, I hope that this isn't lingering. Okay, your first 14 days for $1, then it's $13.95 a month. Is that AU? Yeah. New games, blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Can you question? Sorry, I may cough up a lung. Yeah. I only want the computer because I don't have a. Oh, thanks, Vlad. Yeah, I don't have a console. Well, I have a Switch, but I never play my Switch. I was gonna sell my Switch like a year ago and then just didn't do it because anxiety was like, haha, you know what's great? Not doing anything. And yeah, then Switch 2 came out, so I was like, well, might as well just keep it now. They have WoW on Game Pass? Wow. Literally wow. I didn't play much WoW, but the WoW I did of Warcraft. Well, it is kind of WoW though. World of Warcraft. But I did play WoW with a friend and it was fun, but I was playing on his girlfriend's like scaled up character, so all I had to do was go in and be like, hee, number 7, number 3. I remember what was it, Warcraft 2 coming out when I was in like high school, like end of high school. And I worked in like a homemaker center, like with a bunch of like businesses, like, you know, you have like a BCF and you'd have like a furniture store and you'd have a sewing store and you'd have a couple other little stores. And there was was it an EB Games? Some sort of game store. And I just remember the big posters in the window and everyone was like so excited for it to come out. I don't remember what the store was. I feel like I should know. But yeah, either way. Don't know. I'll check out Game Pass. Because it might be a nice way to play some games. Without having to buy them individually. I don't get many like notifications on my watch, but I just got an email and it's not even for the account that I use as my main account. And I was like, what the fuck is that? Can you like, okay, question. because I haven't used Game Pass since like 2020. You play game, you have Game Pass. Can you download game, play more game, or wait for go, disappears? You can play the game while they're on Game Pass. Interesting. I feel like if I did find a game that I really liked, I guess I'd just buy it, right? Yeah. Interesting. Because yeah, it's like my problem is like there's a heap of games on my wish list, which I'm like, oh, I'd love to play that, but then you're like, oh fuck, that's a $40 game, $60 game. It's like, and then even like the $20 games, it's like they add up. And I find like I don't chase trends, but like there's games that you want to play with people because people are like, oh my god, this game's like, you know, everybody's playing it, so you're like, oh well, jump on that game, and then you don't really play it again, but it's expensive. You know what I mean? Just like the upkeep. Played the station. How you going? Welcome on in. Yeah, that's exactly it. It looks fun, but I'm like, it's so freaking expensive. Like, you know, if it's a full-time shtick and you can like write it off on tax, that'd be different. But like, I was like, you get enough with like upgrading your like tech. Like me, I'm just like trying to upgrade me computer so I can handle more. You know, so it's like that's a big thing. Obviously, you guys can see like down here with the goal, but like, so yeah, to buy like all the games again, many dollars. So happy to get your fast internet again. Yeah, you have such fast internet. I don't even know what my internet speed is right now. Ooh, kala. Completely skipped Repo and another one because I played content warning like twice. Okay, have a good dinner. Yeah, Repo was. I'm not a spooky game person at all. I'm a big chicken. But I think it's like I'm not a chicken in the sense of like I understand my limitations and I am an anxious enough person already. I'm like, I do not need to put myself in that state in my leisure time. Like I played Phasmo twice, and once was with my sister and my brother's partner. To someone else, I can't remember, but either way, they were full kitted out. They had everything. All I did was walk around with salt and put salt on the floor until they're like, oh, this ghost thing doesn't matter if you have salt. Like, wow, fuck. And the other time was playing on stream with Pondizzle and Divination, and they had both played before. No, Pondy had played like a couple of times and Divi had played lots, but like back in the day. And so by the time that everyone played, no one knew what was going on. And so I was like, I have zero like idea what's going on. This is like, and people are like, Phasmo is not scary. I'm like, you're literally walking around in the dark with things hunting you. So you don't know how to use your torch. You don't like, we had like one torch. Don't know how to use it. I was like, what? I have a clip on TikTok, which is literally me being like, everyone else is dead. I'm like, how do I put down the camera? And then I got eaten. And that spiked my adrenaline so high that I was like, I can't play this anymore for stream. I'm like, I have to go play a different game. So I'm like, I don't want to be that anxious all the time. It's for funsies, not for scaresies. My current speed is actually so great. Like, considering it's like... It's 63 download and 26.52 upload, which is a lot considering what I'm doing and the hour. Maybe the rest of my building is just not online. Oh, we're having a movie night. If you didn't know, we are having a community movie night on the 27th of this month. And votes are open. No, votes are not open, but suggestions are open. So if you want to see a movie, you can pop it in the movie suggestions of the Discord. And we will add it to the list to be voted on. But Burlesque is on the new list. So if you do want to... Does it ask me the question? What game am I currently addicted to? Probably plates. Yeah, plate up is probably what I'm addicted to. But yeah, Burlesque is in the most recent list. So is Empress New Groove and... What else is there? There was something else that was... Serenity. Have you guys seen Firefly? Yeah, Firefly, for one, good series. It's a good series. It stars Nathan Fillion, which is like, he's in The Rookie and Castle and a bunch of stuff. Great series. It got cancelled because the network put it on at midnight. Mistake. Like 20 years ago. So they're like, oh, I didn't get the views. It's like, yeah, because you put it on at midnight. But Serenity is the movie that they made to kind of finalize the series. Yeah, Bonnie's addicted to The Rookie. Yeah, you should rewatch it. It's really good. It's one of my like comfort shows just because it's funny. It's like really funny, but like lighthearted, but has like enough like drama and stuff going on. So yeah. So that's on there. We've got a bunch of other ones like Cars and Wreck. I think we had a fair few like vampire-y, spooky ones. Thanks for lurking, Dale. So yeah. Bring It On, Finding Nemo, Spider-Man, Crazy Rich Asians. Like, there's a heap that we had in our original lists. But yes, so movie suggestions are open. And then we will do the movie night. Because I want to be able to have, so we suggest movies, we vote on movie, we watch movie. So I try to have like a process. So there are events and they outline the process. And I'm trying to keep to the timeframes. This is fun. So fun. Pamon, did you work out if you're able to come to the PAX meet on the 29th? I keep feeling like I'm gonna cough. So I'm just like not saying. So I'm just like not saying anything. I'm like, I'm excited. I didn't go last year. You'll be house sitting. Depending on where you are, it might be quite easy to catch the train. Depending on where you are, it's a fucking massive suburb. I was very surprised when I moved to Victoria, when I moved to Melbourne, how big the suburbs are. Like some suburbs would take up half of my old town. Like crazy. You grab the address. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm just excited to see people too. Because I feel like it's like you've got your friends that you hang out with, obviously. But then you've got those like friends that you see like at like just at events. And so it's like be nice to catch up with people. It's weird, like at PAX, there's certain people that I see like just on that event, and we're always like, oh, we'll catch up until like the next year at PAX. It's so funny. It's very, very funny. So I'm going to make more of an effort to try and like see people. Bundy's like, ha ha ha, have fun with that. It's going to be busy, but excited. You want to chat more this time? What do you mean chat more? Chat with me more? But yeah, my thing usually is like, I just like see people, give them a hug, and they go, we'll catch you later. And then we never see each other again. Chat to all the people. So shy last time. Yeah. But now you're out of your show. I'm just going to be busy. But I think I'll be better prepared this year. So it's like, hopefully I can like get more sleep. Because last year on the Friday, I had only had like 3 hours sleep. So it set me up to be pretty wrecked for the entire weekend. I'm still going to make lots of snacks. I packed so many snacks and so much food, but I was like, yes, but when you want something, you want something. You don't want to have to like be like, all right, gotta get to the convenience store, whatever. It's like, I will get, if I want cereal, I will get cereal. Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Hurts my nose. But yes, all the snacks. No. I feel like it's like the healthiest I eat all year because I'm just like, oh, look, some carrots. Nom, 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 nom. Well, I feel like when you're at home, you're like, oh, well, I'll just eat that thing that I always eat. When you're on the go, you're like, I can't just have that burger. I have to actually organize myself. But yes, it will be good. It will be good. All right. What we're going to do, it's a little bit early for ads, but we're going to do ads now so I can fill up my water in case I need to cough because now I'm paranoid. Yes, so for anyone new who has not been around the channel before, I do 3 minutes of ads every hour so you can avoid mid and pre-roll ads, which means nobody gets stung with an ad. Well, we try if we're running on time. But we also take this time to grab a drink, do stretches, do work if you're at work, and I'll be back in 3 minutes. All right, well, I think we're going to jump straight into it. Let's do it. Let's jump straight into it. What did you miss? We were talking about pack stuff and snacks. Me being the ultimate snack queen. Nom nom nom. But we're going to jump into some Cities Skylines because it has been a hot minute and I had to reinstall the game. So I uninstalled and reinstalled today. Just for you guys, not for me as well, because obviously I'm here and I want to play this game. So we're going to play some Cities Skylines and hopefully it goes well. I love Cities Skylines, but it was very problematic. So we're going to give it a go. This is what it looks like for anyone who hasn't seen it. Honestly, like people are still saying it crashes, but hopefully it crashes less. So they have got this new menu thing. So they have this new menu, which is like easy mode and normal mode, which they didn't have before, which I'm really interested about. So it's like starting with more money, like more milestones and stuff, or like starting with like half the amount of money, less milestones, standard stuff, lowered pollution, standard levels of pollution. I'm just going to go normal, which I thought was very interesting. And then I want to go in the archipelago. So I started making an archipelago map. I was like, I think 1 stream in and it kept crashing. So yes, I have got my settings on for left-hand drive. Left-hand drive, natural disasters are on. And then I don't have my disabled tutorials because I don't need to do that. Default is European houses. Book Jump, how you going? Lovely seeing you here. We have a question for you today. What game are you currently addicted to? Is our stream question. Is it Cities Skylines? Can I guess? Is it going to work? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, look at this. The game is working. Let me check on my settings though, because like my computer. Hey, cut that out. I don't want you in here. Addicted to watching it? Do you not play? Auto saves. Okay. I uninstalled and reinstalled the game, so I wasn't sure what actually was available. Down to just your laptop? Oh no! If my computer can't run it, I don't know if your laptop can. Then again, some people have some nice laptops that are better than my computer. Well, I haven't played City Skylines in months, so what do we got? The game is like laggy ass. What the fuck? Okay. All right. In the last one that we did, because we didn't get very far, we had some little buildings here, like a town, and then we had some like farms, and then we built a bridge here. That's all we did. I don't think we bought, maybe we bought one square over there, but at least you wouldn't think so. Exactly. You're like, All right. What do we have unlocked? Oh, wow. This all looks different. It's like 3D. Okay, so we have power. Power lines. Where's our wind? This is so cute. Look at the little water bubble thing. What is the water doing? What? The current's going that way. Current's coming this way. Look, Job, what have you been up to today? You been up to much? So it's like it's coming like this. Like into here. But then this one's coming up here. So it's like... This is quite bad for like storage. Because like everything is coming upwards. Like the only place we've got is this little section here. Where it's like it can just all go into that. Yeah. Sorry, I have a bad cough. And it is frustrating me. What's this? This is a cute little water tower. Look how cute that is. What is EE? Eastern European. Interesting. Hmm. Alright, do we have any agriculture stuff unlocked? Chickens can go anywhere. Oh, wow. We have lots of green space. We have some forestry areas. Maybe this can be like farming again. What's this? Rock. Okay, rock can go anywhere. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, we'll make this... Oh, look, cruise ships. Oh, cruise ship and a cargo ship. I love this. Look, they got little things. The things you notice when you go back to a map. Okay, we're going to put a little generator in. Generator power station, whatever you call it. How much are you? $30,000. So you're the same amount, but your capacity is half. But you have low noise pollution, which is fine because you're next to a freeway. Yeah, what part of the world are you from? All right, how do we play this game? Oh yeah, there we go. All right, I'm gonna put a road. I'm gonna put a solid road here for the moment. Like that. Because I don't want to have to change it. I'm from Perth. That's cool. That is very cool. I haven't spent much time in Perth, but I do like Perth. I like hate. I kind of want to have something go off the edge. Like maybe like a, I can't do an alley. I have no highways. Might as well just do a road. Because I want them to be able to get on here for the okay, there's actually no power connection, so 65 internet. Alright. Should be a one-way, but that's okay. What are they gonna do? Yeah, I haven't spent much time in Perth, but I do like Perth. Alright, let's see if we can just like break this city, because that's kind of the mood I'm in. Where I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to get this to a profitable level. So let's just put some stuff in. Whereabouts is that? In Perth? Or is it in the game? Alright, let's do a forest here and let's do some agriculture stuff. What is the circle of trees? Oh, wow, that's huge. That's massive. Okay. I did not realize it was going to be that big. I want to capture most of this in the forestry stuff. I wish, and I don't know if the economy has changed. Like, you'd probably know better than I do. How much the economy has changed. Yeah, I'll get some news. How much are you? Whether like dirt roads still make a difference. Because like putting this stuff in currently is going to be just to all right, let's take our water from like maybe like here. I'm doing this all backwards, I just realized. That's okay. We don't need to like actually play the game or anything. Like, I'm just gonna randomly put shit everywhere. You know what I realized? Ghost chat's not up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I use Ghost Chat to read chat over my game. Where was I going to put it? Yep. Put it here. We get some sewage. Oh wow, it lights up green now? What the fuck? What the fuck? When it turns into an office park. Alright, we need to get our farmers some storage and need to get some water. And I'm so much more organized normally, but that's okay. Alright, beautiful. They still don't have any connection to water, but that's alright. Who needs it? Who needs water, right? Let's just do a cheeky connection to the mains. There we go. And our farmers can be happy. Do not have any power. Did I fuck something up? Maybe. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. I sent power underground. Thank you. No, I didn't. That's a lie. I didn't do that. I like that it's green now. That makes it so much easier for people. Alright, let's take it to the actual power. Make me out to be a liar, don't worry. There we go. Look, is happy. You got my water, bro. You don't have water? I'm not connected water. You're on. You're only at 60%. I'm like so interested to see what they have. Thanks for lurking, Pondy. I'm so interested to see what they've changed. Alright, power's going fine. Water is not. Water, what's up with you? Why are you not? Why are you not pumping water? Oh my god, look at the little car! Water availability. So why are you not pumping water? I'm gonna do something dumb, like if I take water directly from you. Put you over here. It will work. Nope. Is it not deep enough? Let's not make that giant. Let's make that a little bit smaller. Just make this deeper anyway. Bridges and ports. Oh man, that's so cool. I have it like I have in the Discord. I have a channel which has all of the updates, like City Skylines updates. So I see passively things. Or are you working or nah? Oh, it was that it wasn't deep enough. Why didn't you not tell me that? Drawbridges, no way. That's crazy. Look, it's a little barn. Look how cute that is. I don't think they had barns last time. I think they had just the castles and the ruins. That's so freaking cute. Oh my god. All right, the farmers won't have anywhere to like actually live, so that's all good. The drivers update for my graphics updates has broken my PC. What the fuck? Why? That's very rude. That is very rude. All right, I'm gonna make some farms. So we have a lot of fertile land here, which is awesome. So we will need that for grain, vegetables, cotton. Chickens we can have anywhere though. It's an abandoned watermill map decoration. What? Man, I'm so keen. I think the only mods I have in, I have traffic mod, and whatever these two are. What did I do to Brelbot? You leave Brelbot alone, Lukey. Lukey, question of the day. What game are you addicted to? All right, we're playing City Skylines, so I'm doing terribly right now, but that's okay. We have... Where'd our storage go? Yeah. Maybe I should move it there. No, I can stay there. Oh, I was funny. So I wanted to put in the question thing. And Brelbot was... It's take Brelbot so it wouldn't say... Like, it was just being weird. I had to play with the timings of things because the auto shout out was like the question was coming before the auto shout out, and then I was like, no, I want you to come different, but then I had to go into a different part because they're different actions and different things that I can trigger independently, and I was just trying to make them do the same. They do need everything has a story. So pretty. I have my graphics on medium. What's that? Ridge with another barn. Oh my god, look at little barns. That's so cute. What's your game? As in my game? Are we talking games we can go back to or current addictions? Current addictions, but you can be either though. Whatever you want. Me, I'm probably addicted to plates right now, but then Overwatch is a solid. So, and the same as City Skylines was a solid, and now I'm back in City Skylines, so it may be my new addiction because all I want to do is like, I dream City Skylines. Okay, I'm gonna make this is my farm. I'm gonna make a road for here. Why are you not showing up? This. Follow this way a little bit, this way a little bit. what I want to do is I want to I don't know anything about either of those games. Can you please tell me? Like that, because what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to divide my farms. So it's like I can have a farm on here. So I'm producing two different types of resources. So it's like I could have a farm here. I don't like, you know. So say I want wheat. I could put wheat here. And that could do this giant section there. But I actually like to have my farms in smaller sections. And I know it sounds silly, but it's like I don't want to have one giant area of one farm. I want to be able to divide them up. You know, so for the moment, I might do like wheat. Where's my forest? Then my forest goes just to the edge there. That. Yeah, please tell me about those games because I actually have no idea. Reduce the yield, but I always leave gaps between the fields. Align with the trees. Yeah, that sounds so pretty. I feel like just like sometimes just like having them 100% optimized is like, yeah, that's nice. And like, I do want to do that. That is not straight. You're lying to me. Are you not? Yeah, told you weren't. Liar. Yeah, but it's like, I think some things need to be aesthetic, you know? It's hard when you're playing for actual, like, money, so, like, when you're trying to get your city started. First go vroom vroom sideways, and Samurai Fighter kind of like Assassin's Creed. Cross Far Cry. That's interesting. Yeah, I can't see where my freaking my farm is. Like, where is it? Can I build through their paddock? No, I haven't made it yet. I realize I fucked up. I'm like, why is it not telling me? It's like, oh, because you didn't make the farm. The farm is just sitting there with like being like, okay, cool. I can farm, you know, I can farm, right? This poor farmer's been twiddling his thumbs. He's like, I can be helpful. You just have to put me to work. That's so funny. Can't play games right now. Nothing wrong. Just super busy and then brain is too dead to play. Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally get you. Mine is that I get like so intense in what I need to do is that like I feel like I don't have the capacity to then do something else. I'm like, no, I can only focus on things that need to be done, not leisure things. I've had to like do a lot of like work with that. But I find it can get quite bad. And then I get too tired. Like I'm like, oh fuck yeah, doing so much stuff. Yeah. And then I'm like, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go to bed. And then I get to play no video games. So I'm between your lover of aesthetics and being immersed in the simulation to the point where I want my aesthetic decorators to have an effect on the simulation. Yeah. Farming sim. I was going to do a farming sim stream. Luckily, I can put from time to time. No questions asked, but no pay. That's true. All right, I'm doing a compilation of all my coat cracks, okay? So we'll see if this is a good one. Yeah, that's a nice one. You had to roll back the drivers. I tried to play, did a tiny bit of, tiny littlest bit of farm sim. Like I did the tutorial. Jedi, hello, how you going? How's your day? Jedi, you have to answer the question of the day. What a game are you currently addicted to? Yeah. Rust. You're like, always Rust. Forever Rust. Yeah, I want Breachy to start another server. Because they're finishing the one that they are running now. And then perhaps like after PAX, I'm like, hey, you should run another server. I think it's like a finance thing though. Like obviously like doing anything like that is a financial cost. So yes, because then I will do the things. Yeah, the screen was flickering. What the fuck? Jeez, I feel like you've had nothing but your problems since your PC got built. It's crazy. You'll get in on that? Heck yes. I feel like I should be taking like a list. Because the thing is like obviously I'm not going to speak for the tech side, but my understanding is if he starts a new server for Rust, he would have capacity for other games. So if there were other games, like if you guys were like, I want a Minecraft server, he would then put that also on to like, wouldn't be sharing with other people, would be dedicated to us so that we can have the capacity to do things. See, Cheese and I work together in Rust. Cheese goes and does all the stuff. I stay and I organize everything. I'm like, Cheese, I need more of this. And he's like, no worries. I got that gun for you. There you go. And I'm like, sick. I'm going to go on a wood run. Go get wood, bring it back, build the things. Kill people with a bow and arrow. You're that guy that's like, I don't need no guns. But yeah. They're a lot of danger. Yeah. Easy. Oh no, did I fuck something up? All right. All right, sorry, the computer was delayed. Yeah, because we had a PvE server. I think we still technically do have a PvE server, but I think it's ending in the next couple of months. And I loved the PvE because I'm like, you can go out and you can kill stuff and you can still have that risk, but I'm not constantly being like, oh, fucking someone's door camping me. I hate that. I'm like, I want to have a story. Like, this is my house. Pondy has the horse. And I'm like, cool, this is my bike. And I've built this house. And now I have a farm. But then you can go and kill the AI. Or the AI actually try to kill you when they randomly spawn near my house. So. Also, I don't like toxicity. When we had PvP, we had stream snipers. So that was fun. I should build some houses, shouldn't I? All right, that's all fertile land as well. Jesus. I feel like I just wrecked my settings with something, so I apologize. I feel like I changed my mouse sensitivity by accident. It's so toxic. Like, what the fuck? Like, honestly, what am I gonna do here? Let's have a think. I feel like I would want a main drag. I feel like it needs to like T-junction though, because all those people would just like fuck with stuff. Quite little old village. But you still play. Yeah, looky with us. It's so much fun. I wouldn't play on like an open server. Though, you know what's funny? So I watch a lot of Komomo do like finding the cheaters on Rust. And then I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go follow him on Twitter because, you know, I'm like, it's Komomo. He tells people like to sit down and like just calls them like a pork chop and stuff, and it's so funny. And then he followed me back and I was like, oh my god, you're the guy that does the Rust cheaters. And I fangirled because I was like, I don't know. I would never play in your server. It sounds so intense, but I don't know how you manage it. Oh, what's that? Wide a quarry? What the fuck? What other roads are there? Any other roads? Oh, another quarry. Damn, don't have to do it like the hard way anymore. Yeah. Cheese, I'm sorry that the PC is going to be the death of you. It shouldn't be like that. Is it still under warranty? Yeah, I feel like I fucked with my mouse sensitivity. It's like jumpy. All right, I'm going to take this down a tiny bit more. I wish I had the divisions because then I can put trees in. I guess I'll have to put trees on the outsides. It's a driver. You're so picky about maps starting out with only one, but not big freeways. Need to roleplay a small town. Yeah. I really do like pre-planning, but unfortunately that's not how the finances work, considering like we don't have any people, so we're losing $908 an hour because we have no people. I will make this then. Actually, I'm gonna continue this down. I don't want it to be for people to come off the freeway and be like fucking sending it, you know? But I feel like this is far enough down to have a roundabout. It's only going to be a small one, but it's like that's far enough down for them to like not congest right here. Yeah, geez, is it like, would it be something under warranty? Like I know it's a driver's issue, but you have constant issues with your PC. What do I want? I just want a normal road. Let's just do like a normal, like a T intersection or something. $90 there. $90 here, so they have some valid reason to stop. Yeah, I said, I'm like, oh, well, they won't come straight off the freeway. It's like, why didn't I just put the roundabout there? I was like, what am I doing? I don't know. Guys, what am I doing? I really love this song. The guy that made this song is a composer on YouTube, and like he's just so talented. He'll just take like random sounds and make them good. They make them good, okay?
Last process is just the beginning.
Fitzy's warehouse. Mountain. Has it changed in the way of zoning? Fitzy, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? How's your race? Question of the day, Fitzy. What game are you obsessed with? What are you addicted to? I know car parks, like... Oh, it's the same amount now. How much is upkeep? Upkeep's the same. Why am I not putting car parks in?
Dead by Daylight raided my screen.
Oh, we have a Dale raid. Hello, raiders. How are we doing? How are we doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Dale, how was your stream? If you can hear me, if you've come through with the raid properly, because recently mine have not. But if you can hear me, how are you doing? How's your stream? I was lurking, so now I will be watching myself. But yeah, if any of you guys have not been in my community before, I am Brel or Breltron. I'm an Australian variety streamer, and we're streaming Cities Skylines today. But we stream other things like Overwatch, Played Up, really what just, you know, feels good. So I hope you, you know, like the stuff and want to hang around and all those things. Hi, hello, my name is Dale. I was also lurking here. But yes, how was your stream? Was it good? I have so many drops for games I do not play because I go support people. Dale, if you do need to do like post-stream stuff, do feel free to zip off. I will take care of your community because I believe that you entrusted me with them. Stream was good. What did you get up to? It is a Bulbasaur shirt. It's actually a Bulbasloth. Wait, where's my mic? Oh, it's a Bulbasloth. Because it's a sloth. Because it's got sloth eyes. You may have come across Lonely Kids Club. They're an Australian brand, and they make funny apparel. Yeah, and their whole branding is sloths. So not all of their gear is sloths. They do a lot of meme apparel. But yeah, so they would just draw up the things, print the things, send them out. So it's funny. They have like Bunnings Warehouse, which is our hardware store. If you are not from Oz, that is like what is the thing? It's like it says hardly working instead of whatever their slogan is. So yeah, they just do some funny stuff. But their whole thing is sloths. Sloths. Oh, we got so many more houses. I don't know if they're doing their Pokemon series now, but they honestly have stuff always changing. So you should have a look. Literally Lonely Kids Club. And they have sloths. I have a beanie with sloths on it. I used to have a pair of leggings with sloths on it, but I wore them to death. Literally wore them to death. So they are no longer, which made me so sad. I was like, I wanted to get another pair, and then I ordered another pair, but they changed the manufacturing, like the way that they did their sizing. So the size I wanted was no longer the size I had, and I was like, so yes, but they're worth having a look at. You do like funny memes and whatnot. If you like funny memes. All right. Well, let's give him a little corner store. I want to buy a PC. Have you managed to get the drivers to update? Let's give him like a normal little corner store. Yeah, they have a healthy Harold shirt, but it's just get in the van. They're so funny. So funny. Let's do. Trying again with older drivers to see if that works. I'm so mad. Like, I'm literally so mad about your computer. Like, you're not mad, I'm mad. There are more zoning options if you have the asset pack, so yeah. Cool, so we've got some shops, we've got some houses. Industry-wise, we have farms, so we have to make money first, so I think we will just hopefully make money, because else this game is gonna not do the thing. Ever seen a flying PC? Oh, geez. Got the fast internet, but now have not got the PC to use it. All right, I got this on 3 speed so that we can get some. Do we have ability to direct our houses yet? Oh my god! Look how cute this is. Oh my god, guys! Look, it's washing. That's so freaking cute. Not with that mods. Freaking hate it. Like, it's not the worst, but Agree. Hello. How you doing? I do like how cute this is. Agree. You have to let me know what game you're currently addicted to. I assume it's Cities Skylines because you play Cities Skylines like every day. Pork Chop, thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciate it. Right, sounds like I know the problem just from hearing that. It sounds he's fed up. PC. Yeah. See, now this one's like I'm gonna do 2. Oh my god, they're so freaking cute. Look how cute they are. Oh my lord. These ones I assume are gonna be short ones. I'm gonna bulldoze those. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ah! I have to do them at the same time. My god, they're so freaking cute. I might explode. So Isha's having 2 screens. It's a bit weird. What type of... Oh, looks like we got a mechanic maybe? Oh no. Vending machine. Cute, cute, cute. Love this. Do you want to see my city so far? This is it. I need workers. Look how fast that ship's going. I need people. That's what I need. Just like checking out all the new stuff. Hi, hello, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How are you, lovely? You're so tired. Now you have to answer the question of the day. What game are you currently addicted to? Yes, if you're tired, you should sleep. I delete the road. See, my problem is because that's what I usually do. Right now, we're just stuffing around, to be honest. Splitgate Hades. Nice, nice. Right now, I guess we're just checking stuff out. Usually, I would, if I'm being pedantic, I will zone off particular how many houses and stuff I want and keep deleting the properties. But maybe I will gentrify, you know. Chief, hello, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Chief, you also have to answer the question of what game are you addicted to. All right, so we have stuff zoning. Let's get a couple more shops in here. Get a little shop there, get a couple shops here, maybe a bigger shop. This is my city so far. Currently, what do we have? Wheat. Grain? What do you mean you have no control? You finally have freedom. My bad, my bad. Jeez, why you bully? Thing to say it's Cities Skylines. Yeah, I feel like cities people are always just addicted to cities. So this is Cities Skylines. So essentially you start off with a map with like one big tile. And then you build a city. So this is what I'm doing here. So you design all the roads, you have the electricity, fucking industry, etc., etc., and you have to build a city. So it's literally just building a city. You deal with the taxes, you deal with hospitals and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Like, look, there's people and the houses that I just built, and these ones are under construction, and then they've got little convenience stores. Super, super cute. Ah. All right, let's put some more farms in though. It's a city builder, if you will. Oh, we can't at the moment, that's why. What I might do though, I'll put some chickens in. Super sleepy and my PC is playing up. Yeah, Cheese is having a hard time. Put some chickens in. This will be my industrial sector though, because if we look at like the direction of the air, it's all downwind. So I'm going to have like my industry there. So I might chuck some, I always go like sustainable, but we're losing money. We are hemorrhaging money. So I probably should have paused the game while I was talking shit, but like, you know, we can't even get the farmers to have like, you know. I love this song. I don't know why. It's just like, feels nostalgic. Oh, yay. I got 25k. I feel like it used to be bigger, but... Oh, I got a petrol station! Oh my god! Petrol station! It's so cute! Yes. Now we have access to hospitals and healthcare, garbage facilities, and more roads. And then also these buildings here, which are like unique buildings. Oh my god, it's a unique building. Guys. All right, I'm actually gonna just zone this whole section under the bridge. I don't know if it will work. Yeah, they'd like All right, what mischief have you guys got up to? Wait, what are you cancelling? What are you cancelling? Also, Gray, I did see your lurky lurk. Thank you so much. Friend subscription? No! How dare! You fixed his TV issue, now you have to pay him. Oh my god, that's so funny. That is so funny. Oh, cheese. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Thigh. All right, we'll put trees in here. Because these guys decided to be difficult. Actually, I'm just going to bulldoze their houses. Don't you freaking build a small one again. God damn it, they're just going to build small ones. That's okay. That's okay. Now you can hang out even more. Get the little emotes. You guys could get the little hee-hee-hee-hees. And the Coke drinking one if you drink Coca-Cola. Cheese, thank you for gifting a sub to Lukey. Very much appreciate it. Yeah, I think it doesn't like the slope. It's okay, I'll fix it. All right, let's do some pretty intense zoning. This song is also about. I don't have enough money for I was gonna say a school. I was like, I guess I could buy a healthcare thing. As long as it makes more distance between me and Breachy. I think he mentioned it the other day and he's like, cheese is so far ahead. Is that food? Is that emo eating food? 30 with a 10,000 to 24,000. I thought there was a different option that was better than this one. I don't know. I'm gonna have burgers. I was not enthused for burgers earlier, but now I'm very hungry, so burgers seem like a great idea to me. Yeah, they're like, yay, healthcare. We're not America. I just saw you owe me dinner and I was like, wait, I owe you dinner? Go get it. Go get it. Need to frost it? Nah, just in the fridge. I'm so excited to see everybody at PAX. Oiga. I owe you dinner too. Okay, fair. Can I make you dinner? Because we're going to be at the same accommodation. All right, we actually have to pump out some houses because we gotta. Makes 2 minute noodles. Hey, don't say it's in the water. No, they're saying it's in the water because they're dickheads. You're a genius. I have had mee goreng today. See, I'm not just a 2 minute noodle. I'm a mee goreng 2 minute noodle. But the container that I make mee goreng in currently, because I put it in the microwave, it's like warped. And so now I have to put it in for 2.5 minutes. So it's probably 2 and 15 seconds. So a little bit sad about that, but oh wait, I need to demolish that house. Thank you for the hydrate. Jeez. You guys can hear it too. It's like ASMR, but not nice. You went to an Italian restaurant on Sunday. The pasta, damn. Don't bring that up. Pasta will get me. Pasta is delicious. Be a riverfront property, and I don't know if they just become other type of properties. These guys are like, heck yes, I'm gonna have the best view. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna put a freaking house in your way. I heard someone sing this song at the last Twitch meetup. She was amazing. Like, unreal. You guys still have issues with finding people to work? Or you're good? I love me some pasta. Alright, I think this was fertile land, so I wasn't gonna build there. Oh no, that's here. Okay, we can build there. I need to leave room for cotton, but this is all open as well, so I guess I'll put cotton on the other side. I think I'm gonna do a divide. No, I don't want it to join. Yeah, I heard someone sing this at the last Twitch meetup and she was freaking unreal. I envy people that can sing. Like, it genuinely just blows my mind. See, I never want to have the driveways straight across from each other. Like, what happens if 2 trucks are trying to get out, guys? Rude. Yeah, I don't know. Just like there's some songs that I'm like, oh yeah, I can get that. But songs like that, it's like they're just like actually just like. Yes, she loves to sing. What, make me? I was like, I already sit next to him. I realized you were talking to that. Me every car. Wait, me in the car every time is a driving concert. Yeah. Like I sing in the car. I like singing. I like dancing more. Dancing's where it's at. Dancing is where it's at. I was watching dash cams yesterday, so I I never watched dash cams, and then Breachy and Pondy watched dash cams, and so now I watch dash cams with them. And there was one the other day, and I was like, I love watching Aussie's dash cams because, like, DCA on Twitch. I don't think so. Can you send me their profile on Discord? I'll check them out. But like every single like collision in Australia has like the same responses. It's just so funny. But yeah, it's always like someone crashes and like fuck off, or like whatever, or someone does something stupid and like goes through lights or like hoons and whatnot, and then they get caught and they're like, haha. You've come to indulge the secluded confines of my car. I love that. Yeah, for fuck's sake is usually one of those. I feel like that's my default. All right, we got some farms. We got some farms, guys. All right, we're still losing money, so we're definitely doing something wrong. I think it's we don't have enough houses, if I'm honest. I wonder if I can just do like small row houses. Ooh, what are these? Do this. Start with motherfuckers. Every goddamn time. Every time. Hope you get some good noodles. Thank you for lurking. around. Not a motion. Yeah, so it's like every time I go to build these, it's like you have to give them direction. Otherwise, they would just go wherever they want. They go wherever they want, and I don't like that. I don't like that chaos. It does not serve me. Oh, baby, go, baby. They sheep in need of shepherding. Well, if it doesn't matter, hey, if it doesn't like cost anymore, I'm just gonna like put these parking spaces in. Actually, no. I am going to put normal road in. Alleys. Undecided on what I'm doing right now. That. Seems convoluted, but you know. A crosswalk in? Do I have access to crosswalks yet? Fuck yes. Work yet? Alright. Oh my god, we have stairs! Look at all this! Sorry. I'm rather excited. And I need money. This is why I'm not really attached to this city. Like, you're not watching this for like to be like, oh my god, yes, amazing city. You're here to watch me do things like this. Go. Use those wooden piers as. Ooh. Yeah. My thing is like, if it's good vibes, it's good vibes. So it's like, I know some people are here for games. Well, like for me, I'm just like, excuse me, rude. This is an issue with the terrain. I'm gonna be well pissed off. Alright, I'm gonna have to unzone it and rezone it. These don't know what they want to do. It wasn't good vibes at the start. You're like, these palmers. We want to do like a lower level leveling, maybe? No, we definitely should do a higher level leveling. Hopefully now. Stop complaining about it. You've acquired noodles. Yes. I have a shirt that has a bowl of ramen on it and it says send nudes. I love it. Cheese, if you need to sleep, please go sleep because you don't take care of yourself enough. Okay, so obviously it's still an elevation issue. That's okay. You try. I will keep you in check because I care about you. Yeah, do it. It honestly is such a good shirt. My problem is like that I've had the shirt for so long that the neck started to get, because it's just a t-shirt, neck started to get a little bit loose, so I don't wear it. I used to wear it on stream all the time. There's two shirts that are from the same brand, and you'll see the one that says safe word on it and like send nudes. They're the same brand, and sometimes I'm hesitant about wearing them on stream because I'm like, oh, people are gonna have the wrong idea. If Ratatouille 2 exists in our dreams. Yeah, I wish I had more cool shirts. It's like they want more shops, but I'm like, guys, calm down. Calm down. Unreliable healthcare coverage? What the fuck? Bro. Bro. Sorry, you guys can't see what it says. Either way, I'm like, it's the healthcare is quite good. It has one patient. Unreliable healthcare. We have 0 cemetery. No, we have electricity, guys. Calm down. I would want to run you at a minimum. Water trade, storage is fine. Electricity availability, yeah, because we're importing all of our electricity. No parking. Yeah. That's okay. How cute these houses are. Freak, they're so cute. Alright. We got plenty of healthcare, so people can go away. We are gaining people rapidly, so that is ideal. I do like French row housing. I think it looks really pretty. I haven't seen any of the... Oh, not put it on the corner. I haven't seen any of these. What type of nudes did you have? Nachos wearing your pajamas? Heck yes. Prawn and chicken. What brand is that? think I might make that a park. Thank you for lurking. Look how freaking cute this is. Do trees cost money? Fuck, trees cost money. God damn it. We need to have a thriving city. This reminds me of one of the driveways near my house. I honestly have no idea how I got approved in like building because its driveway, like I was like, even with a full drive, I am not trusting that. Like it is so bad. I would take a picture for you, but I will forget that. No, myself and Breachy, Pondy. No fucking way. I trust my handbrake. Where is the house side? Like in here? Trees will be here. Taxi dropping all people off. Look. So cute. This would be good because these are businesses. Oh. You're funny. I think this is more like a, is this UK or this French? Because we do have different, like if we're looking at the different healthcare services, I think this is generic, but like you can go Southwestern, like different businesses, things like that. Oh my God. What the frick? These actually work because it's a slope and this would be a really, really ideal situation for a sloped house. Not this though. Wow. Look how cool the crane is though. Look, crane moves. Okay, the crane's gone. Sorry, I know that would have been really bad. So freaking cute. Oh my God. Oh, we have to spend our points. So you get points in this game. And you can spend them every time you get a milestone, you get points. So we currently have 1 point. So I would go crematorium as my 1 point. But you can hit the different milestones along here and you get different stuff with them. So you get different buildings, different unlocks, different roads, type of industry, etc., etc. Wow, they've really like cut down on the amount of money you get. But yeah, so I would get a crematorium because it makes people happier to be able to you know, have their relatives and whatnot. What's better than 1 project car? 2 and being broke. What are you working on? Okay, so this was a real low point. Up to that. Be careful not to let the freaking water in. Oh, you attempted to buy it. Well, I don't know. Like, if I'm any good, because I would just be like, maybe. Yeah, it's true. That's true. As I said, I'm like, if it's contained, it's fine. You know? But it's a space thing, like you don't want it taking up like a whole heap of real estate unless you're going to use it all the time. And a lot of the time it's like those things don't get used all the time. And it also isn't going to bring you anything. I'm sure he finds joy in does not have traffic lights. Don't have traffic lights available. God damn it. Yeah, I'm sure he can find it elsewhere. He doesn't need to have a sim race set up. Considering he only went and got his sim race from his mum, like, a couple of days ago. This is trying to connect to this. I don't know what a giant southwestern house would be. I don't like making these big, broad things because I don't know what they're going to be, but... Put a park there. But yeah, I'm sure he can, like, work something else out. Get random unzoning when it's like this. So weird. do stuff like this to get the zones to be on roads that you want it to be on, not like big highways and stuff, which is kind of annoying. So I see that that is the same. Like what you saying, anyone, everybody's playing. So once all the houses are built, I can take away the paths and then they won't move. So once all this is built, they won't move. Now that I need you. That I need you. These houses keep on zoning, which is weird. I think it's a slope, but oh wow, that's like an orange door. Kind of cute. Cute. All right. Now you're in my way. Isn't it weird that like specific things trigger like memories? So like smell is like the song's strongest like memory trigger. But like music is a massive one for me. So it's like this song I remember listening to when I first moved to Melbourne with my then partner's friend who was like super reckless and like would drive fast and had totaled 3 cars and like, yeah, it's like, but like driving, I used to live in the northern suburbs down to the southeastern suburbs because this guy was sleeping with this chick. But then he was like kind of playing everyone. He was that type of guy. And how then he got annoyed because she got pregnant and ended up having a kid, but she was like, nah, bro, like you were not like in this situation at all. Like, yeah. So he was playing, and then she's like, so wild. So that's what this song reminds me of. It's like that time period in my life. I was like, you guys are reckless. Whatever this is, it's not me. Yeah. And he like blasted out of his car because he was like full of like speakers because it was fully thick. Yeah. They were like just like weird time. They were like the people that like you'd go out partying all night and then instead of like going home, like you'd just go to Savers and buy a new set of clothes and go out for breakfast. So it's like you weren't in whatever you were wearing when you went out clubbing. So weird. It was a weird time. Ash, hello. How you doing? You have to answer the question of the day. What game are you currently addicted to? Hey, it could have been like enthusiastic. I think I was having issues with the gradient of the house. That's all right. We'll assess that later. So Savers is a thrift store. Cute. We got a little signature building. So Savers is a thrift store. And like what I mean is like they'd go out all night. So it's like they would get home, you know, probably crash on someone's couch, and then they'd go to the nearest Savers and buy new clothes because none of them were anywhere near their houses. Like weird. And then they'd go out for breakfast because that's Melbourne and people like breakfasts. Yeah, it was fucking wild. It's like the type of people that you meet that like it's when you're with them, it's like the energy is so high and it's like a party. And so it's like them and my ex-partner, like they'd get together when we were young. Like I'm talking about like 19, 20. And it would like be this like ball of energy where it's like they're just like nothing mattered. It was stop making me miss the clubbing era. No one dances in clubs now. I was watching a expose on like killing the dance floor. It's like they're saying like ketamine killed the dance floor. But yeah, they'd just be like in their cars, like just dancing and punching, and they're like, yeah, it was a wild time. It was a wild time. Youngins don't club here anymore. It's all pubs and clubs. So as in like the joint venue, like pub and club, not a specific club. Is that what you're talking about? Education. I don't have any money for education. Yeah, like RSLs and stuff. Like, yeah. How does this not have traffic lights? Yeah, it's kind of sad, to be honest. Like, I go back to like where my family's from, and there's not really any clubs now. They're all like, yeah, like bar clubs kind of thing. And I'm like, not like the days where like there wasn't many clubs because I was from a small town, but like small town had 150,000 people. But yeah, it's like there was one club that had like 4 levels. Like as in like it wasn't like 4 different clubs. It was like, you know, you walked in at one level, you walked up some stairs, you go and like you kept going up. So it's like they had like little bench almost, like you can see people. I'm pretty sure it closed, but they'd only open the top levels for like big events, like those kinds that you have like once a year. So I think there was like two clubs. One of them closed while I was still living there, so I must have been like 18 or something. I think that one's still going. I have no idea, but it's not the cool place according to the rest of my family who still live there. But it's not the same, you know? It's not the same. I feel like the last time I went to a club was like 2 years ago, and that was because I went to an event and my friend managed the band. She was like a work friend, which was kind of weird. She worked and then she managed a band that was up in Brisbane or something like that, and they were down touring. And yeah, it's like she was like, yeah, let's go to like whatever, I don't know, some emo club. I went and I was like, wow, this is weird vibes. Wait, Ministry of Sound promo nights? What? I don't know what this is. Sharing my PC games. Fun. So you're allowed to have them sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, one of the clubs that like we would frequent when this crazy time of my life was an emo club because my ex-partner was like into the goth scene. I was also an emo kid. I'm still an emo kid. I just grew up. Like it wasn't a phase. Life. That's so cool. No, I never had that. We had something called Hooker's Ball and Wet Dream Ball. Wet Dreams Ball? Something like that. Yeah, it was a time. It was definitely most a time. I feel like I went to one in Sydney like years and years and years ago. Yeah. I'm like when I went to the like emo club with my friend, like it was like such good vibes. Like but it's like I think it's because it's like it either had it had the Gen Zs and stuff like living vicariously through like, oh my god, this music's amazing. I've only just discovered it. And then like all the like older millennials being like, yeah, cool, this is what we listened to in high school. And that's when I realized I'm old. But yeah, I'd love to go clubbing in the sense of I'd love to go dancing. And take you down nostalgia lane. Not okay. Yeah, but it's like thinking about it, like I like drum and bass music, right? I like emo music too, but like drum and bass gigs seem to be on more regularly. And it's like some of the artists I go to see, they don't start until like 11 p.m. So it's like that's like the start of the event. So then you've got like, you know, your openers and stuff like that. So it's like your like headliners aren't till like 2, 3 a.m. Like, and I'm like, I'm not made for this and I have to have a nap. degrees, damn it. Yeah, so I'm like, I have to have naps. I'm not. But it's like sometimes at home, I'm just like, oh, well, I can just stay up and I'm fine if I can sleep in the next day. But other times, I'm just like, I am absolutely freaking wrecked. Midlife crisising. That's hilarious. Man, I don't even know what my midlife crisis would be. Wait, I am midlife crisis. I was like, I am midlife. Yeah, when I got like, I was like, oh my god, I am like middle age. Like, I'm like, I'm not old enough to be like responsible. What are you doing? All this responsibility? No, not for me. Take it back. But then it's like I get around like 18-year-olds and you're like, oh shit, no, I actually am an adult. It's weird. It's very, very weird. All right, so we got some cotton farms. Probably should just chuck some chicken farms in. Hey, just like a little chicken farm here. Why not? Have you seen Crazy Rich Asians? Because like I always want to like quote a line, and it's when the watch a movie. Hey, I'm glad I'm not alone. Like honestly, like I struggle so hard. It's like I am the type of person that if I'm done with a task, that I will like it'll have 5 minutes left to the end of an episode, and I will just be like, I'm done, and just turn the TV off. And like I've done it so many times that I have got to the like almost the end of a series, and then like not realized I stopped halfway through the last episode. This is also very nostalgic. You're like bringing back the memes. And your Lancer? Lol. That's so funny. On the way to an inspection? Yeah, these are all nostalgic AF. I didn't realize that these were like not row homes. Oh well, I guess trees live here now. There's a bubble shaped one. Oh fuck, that's funny. I had a Daewoo Lanos growing up. Such a cool car. Last of my tunes. I'm pretty sure, honestly, I'm pretty sure one of my... It's funny because I would go, Daewoo! And it's like, still now my brother's like, Daewoo! What was I going to say? Yeah, I would blast them tunes. Thinking I'm so fucking cool. I wasn't that cool. I don't know, you work with cars? Maybe that's why? I remember slogans to weird stuff. But everyone remembers the reading writing hotline. Everyone. If they say they don't, no, they're having it. What Daewoo did? It's honestly so funny. Every time I bring it up, like I brought it up to a friend recently, and I was like trying to. They've only just discovered YouTube, so trying to tell them about what Twitch is just a whole thing. And so I was like, yeah, I have the reading writing hotline, and then they recited it to me, and I was like, that's all been off the air. No, that one's. The jingle, I think, has been off the air for like 20 years. The reading writing hotline's obviously still there. Yeah, that's exactly what they started uni a year and a half ago, and they're like 30. And so they didn't. I'm like, do you not just watch things? And they're like, no, I watch TV. And I was like, Watch TV? Watch TV? So yeah, but now they're at uni, so they watch stuff for uni. And so they're like, oh well, I'll just yeah, they still have TVs. It's weird. Yeah, I'm just like, I just don't. I didn't own a TV for like 8 years. Like, moving to Melbourne, didn't have a TV. The only reason I got a TV was because I had I was in a share house, and so I kind of got inherited a TV, and then I was like, well, if I'm going to be watching TV, I might as well get like a actual TV. And so yeah, I bought the one that I have now, and I just watch cast Netflix and stuff. Because I used to just watch it on my computer. But when I was at my previous place, I was in a share house, and so I just had my computer, but it was like on the other side of the room from my bed. If you watch my early VODs, it's like I have my computer and then you can see my bed. But it's like I couldn't like cast. I was like, what the fuck? So all right, I think we have some pretty good. Okay, they're all facing the right direction. These guys are like, ah, my fence is fucked. Kind of created a retaining wall. But yeah, I had no idea how they did not use YouTube. I was like, what do you mean? Even my dad, who's like freaking 59, uses YouTube. My dad's like, I need to fix my lawnmower. Because I was like, Dad, you can find people that fix everything. And he's like, okay. And now he's like, yeah, I found it on YouTube. Yeah, Dad's like, look, I just fixed this thing. And I'm like, that's nice. He's like, I've got 5 lawnmowers. Like, okay, Dad. Look at the trucks. Ah. So cute. When I have access to the traffic lights, I'm going to change these traffic lights and only make that going an outgoing. So many people are dying, guys. Stop it. Oh, they want education. Well. How dare they want education? But yeah, so my dad's just like, I'll just fix everything. And he like now follows some like people on YouTube that like ride motorbikes. So he's just like, you know, through Europe or through South America or whatever. And it's funny because I like saw them and I'm like, Breachy was like watching someone. I was like, I'm pretty sure my dad follows the same like motorbike person. I don't like this, guys. I'm still losing money, so don't judge me. We're still getting people though. They probably could have stayed uneducated for a while. It could have just been the uneducated folk. So, I think it's cute. All right, let's... I'm going to delete this. This isn't going to stay like this. Let's do a couple more. Some actual homes. 4 homes. Some row homes. Of course. It's like, no, like you've moved this one thing, so I'm gonna completely unzone, like what that did. Silly, silly. Stop it. Like you have to be so specific and be like, I want you to zone here. So they all build little houses. They don't want to build little houses. They want to build big houses. I don't want big houses. I need them to build like this one. Right. What have you built? Alright, you got 2 in the end, that's fine. 3 facing one way, 1 there, and I'm assuming 1 there. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Don't know what these guys are doing. Denied. Dude, my brother plays this game like crazy. He will get... It's probably what I should do. Oh, look, a truck. Oh my god, look how cute it is. Cracked him, my bad. So freaking cute. Yeah, he just like lowers. He's like, nobody gets healthcare. These rich biatches out here being fancy with a pergola. Oh, this one decided to build sideways, but all good. See, this all unzoned for some stupid reason. We do need a crematorium. See, this is like capacity 5,000. Capacity 10. This is $15,000 upkeep. This is $27,000 upkeep. It's like there's a fucking massive difference. I did say crematorium. Why are people leaving? 13 per hour? Guys, you got education. You got abundance of leisure. Don't leave just because all of you are dying and I'm pretty sure that's why you're leaving. Like, maybe I should just get a little church. I don't want to get a little church, but I'm like, maybe I should get a little church. I'll put a little church in here. If we're gonna have the little church next to them. Maybe. I should just lower everyone's like healthcare funding and stuff like that. That seems to work. I'm just gonna put this little church. Look, the hearses are going. I don't know why they're going that way. They're prioritizing. Are people dead down there? Oh, they're taking a U-turn. That's fine. Very cool. Stained glass windows. All right, go guys. You got a job ahead of you. Oh, look, I have people coming into the city again. They're not leaving. It's stupid. Condemned. Goodbye. Condemned in my books is bulldozed. Whoa, check out how cool these are. Wow. That's a cool house. Very cool. Very, very cool. This person's already saying how noisy the city is. Where are you at? Andrew Yates. Yates is like, oh, I came here to live in a quiet town of 1,300 people. It's so noisy. Ah. Honestly, sounds like half my neighbors. But they're fully on board with like everyone else doing it. They're like, oh, why is this blah, 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 blah. And then it's like some random person in the foyer. They're like, don't know about that. And someone's like, oh, that's my brother. Oh my God, say hi. You're like, fuck off. You know? Oh, we're a large village. I gotta start putting in these signature buildings. They look cool as. Yeah. Oh, we moved next to the airport. Like, I actually saw what is like there's like X amount of noise complaints per year, right? And they like broke it down to like who they were and what they were for. And there's like one guy in WA that has complained about the airplane noise like 1,000 times in a year. Bro, you live next to an airport. Like, what do you expect them to do? Really? Why is that? That's so interesting. I have no idea about that. It's also like these businesses, like they're like, oh, they help with the community, like a pub and stuff. And then people are like, I don't want to live next to this. And you're like, oh, fuck, sorry. Look at this. It's a moose. It's 2 moose. What is a gronk? I can do extensions. Graveyards. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's awesome! Let me. Oh, it doesn't do it with this one. These are extensions I can put onto the school. They changed the fire person's hat. Look how cute it is. Oh, it's so cute. I probably should get some fire people, right? I can't. I'm losing people again. I only have a small town. Oh, yeah, no, I don't know. Honestly, some of the chats go on in my building. I have like one of my friends lives around the corner in an apartment building. We're cat sitting her cat this weekend. Is that like it's called our Discord like group called it's like building chat drama. Because it's like we're just like, hey, is this going on with you? Like, what's happening in your building? Because yeah, people say the most stupid stuff. You're just like, clown. I want to start calling people like insulting things that aren't insulting, like calling them clowns. That doesn't seem straight at all. That looks straight. Oh, you muppet. Pork chop, hello. Much better. You discovered that you drank all your bottles of cider. Oh my gosh. Bloody flaming galahs. That's what I like about Komomo. He's like, you know, calls him a, you know, pork chop or a always says sweetheart. I always just like it when people insult people without insulting people. It just like makes me happy. Because then when people get pissy about it, you're like, what of it, bro? This. Low density courtyard. Ooh, let's try this one out. Shit keeps on zoning. What is this? I'm gonna have to do something about the terrain. For once, the game's actually like doing terrain stuff, which is not what I've experienced with this game before. Let's do this one as like a lower. That. See if that works. Alright, so they're little houses. I'm doing this for testing. So you've got little houses and then you've got big houses. Oh, these are cool as. Little tiny ones. Very cool. Bigger ones. So freaking cool. That's so cool. Probably should save, eh? What are we going to call our city? Currently it's Norham. So cute. Let's call it Flaming Galah. Be so funny. All right, I may be dying. All right. I just noticed the time. I noticed the time. Yes, so I've gone over because I started at a weird time, so then I just around at a weird time. So we are gonna finish up. Yeah, I'm wondering why I'm so hungry. I'm like, why am I so hungry? It's like, oh, it makes sense because it's 11 p.m. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna stream, even though I'm late. I'm gonna stream a little bit and then go to bed and still have a reasonably exactly. Time flies when you're having fun. I honestly I never used to have an issue with staying up late and stuff like that. Now I'm just like, I'm fucking tired. So yes. Yes. I'm glad you guys are taking care of me because I would definitely forget. It is winter. And it's hard too, because it's like our apartment is gets the morning sun come over. So it's really, really bright. And so in the study we usually have both blinds down. Which isn't bad, but it means that as soon as it gets dark, it's just instantly dark and we're in here and there's no concept of time is really where it's at. Yeah, I had a shower just before stream and I was hoping that I would be warm, and I actually shut the study door because I was like, hopefully the computers heat me up. Hopefully the computers heat me up because I was like, I don't want to put the heating on, and I was like, I'm wearing a t-shirt and it's comfortable and I've really enjoyed hanging out with you guys today. Oh, I will 100%. I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt. I can feel my hands are very cold. So I'm like, I can tell that I'm gonna be cold. But yeah, I don't know. Why do I do this to myself? I have proper gloves. Yeah, I have proper gloves that I wear outside, but I have something called Raynaud's syndrome. Well, it's technically Raynaud's disease, Raynaud's phenomenon. So it's I'm very susceptible to cold. So yeah, call it Raynaud's disease, whatever it is. It's an autoimmune condition. And so yeah, if I'm cold, my system can just be like, oh, you know what? You don't have feeling to half of your hand, and all the blood vessels constrict. So it's I'll look at my hand and it won't be pink. It always have a line, and that from that line up will be completely white because all the blood vessels have constricted. It's real weird when I get cold. And pretty much they're just you have to stay warm. I'll show you a picture. Not that you really care about my random illness, but like this is what happens. Just like randomly, it'd be like, nope, you have no blood going to those limbs. That's a negative right there. Yeah. That's real weird, right? So it just like happens to your like hands and stuff. Can it happen to your toes like this? Just randomly your limbs will just decide that they don't want blood anymore. So anyway, that's my weird like condition. There's a lot of stuff that exists that I wouldn't have had an idea except for I got this. And it's like if I'm out in the cold, like, and I've had it like once really, really bad. Like most of the time this happens and I haven't had a flare up in a long time, which is great because I stay inside now. When it's cold and don't like, I try not to carry ice and cold stuff, but it's like the in-betweens. So it's not the knuckles, but like the in-betweens of my fingers would swell up and it would be so painful. I remember once because I used to work in trade, so like in a warehouse, dealing with like electrical stuff. I couldn't close my hands anymore. Like, so it's like I like it was so painful. And so I was used to wear fingerless gloves because I still need to do stuff. But I was like, I need to keep my hands warm. So, yeah. I went to the doctor. I'm like, what is this? And she's like, oh, you just have to stay warm. Essentially, that's the treatment for it. Like, you can't, it's a disease. You can't get rid of it. It's autoimmune. So, your immune system's just like, fuck you. I'm allergic to the cold. And I'm like, all right. I don't know what this is. What is this? Please tell me. I was like, I have to go and Google this now. Google. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. Yeah, currently I'm dealing with nerve issues in my arm. Because like I can't put, you know, you just put your arm straight up and it's just like, oh, it's straight. I can't do that with my left arm. It like sits at like a weird angle. I don't know if I can get back far enough. So it's like it kind of just like stays bent instead of being like straight. Because from what I understand, it's like there's like in your spine, there's like your vertebrae and then there's nerves that go in between your vertebrae. And currently they like go from like out, the nerves go from one side, they go through the spine and then they come back together on the other side. And I'm having issues with the nerves between my neck and then down into my arms. So yeah, I get like at night, I can't have my arms bent because I get burning numbness in my two fingers. So I constantly wake myself up and then I put my arms straight and then I'm like, I get pain from having my arms straight. So I'm constantly like waking up doing this in the evenings when I'm trying to sleep. So currently my physio is, I've seen them twice and they've given me exercises. So I'm very hopeful because they they seem to be a good egg. But I've had like MRIs done of my top 5 vertebrae because they were worried it had something to do with an issue in my spine up here. And they said they're like, you've got bulging discs, but that doesn't look like what the problem is. But then I was talking to, because I had another physio, and so I spoke to the other physio today. She was just someone I was seeing for a couple of appointments, not like as a long-term treatment, which is the one that I really like. And she's like, yeah, you should get an x-ray of your spine because you might have a lengthening, like an extra growth on one of your vertebrae that will impede blood flow into your arm. And I was like, good chats. And that's just that part. I have a heap of other issues with like my lower back and spine because like hypermobility and whatnot, because genetics. It's fucking great. Yeah, I'm like, good to know. Honestly, the amount when I went to my physio, I've said it on stream before, it's like the new physio I have, love him. He's like, oh, do you spend a lot of time like sitting and like that sort of stuff? And like kind of like, trying to see what I did during the day. And it's like, oh, what do you do? What are your hobbies? And it's like sitting down, and he's like, gamer? And I'm like, yep. And he's like, what game do you play? I'm like, oh, Overwatch and blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, my wife used to play like whatever, Valorant. And so he's like, he gets it. I was like, you know what PAX is? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, that's my goal. I got to have everything in check by then. So he's like kind of made a plan, which is good. And I'm hoping that I can like stick to everything because I don't want to be in pain anymore. But I went in and I wrote to Claude, like ChatGPT's cousin, every single like healthcare issue I had with like physical illness, and I got them to like put into a list, like not just a paragraph, into a list, and then write a note to a physio being like, this is what's been done, this is the other illnesses, this is whatever's. And so when I walked in, he's like, oh, what are your problems? What can I help you with? And I'm like, I literally just said, here's my phone. Like, I was like, here's my phone. And he's like, oh, well, yeah, let's try and work this out. And I was like, all right. Because he's like, this is a lot more serious. Because usually you go like, oh, I've got some lower back pain or I've got whatever. They're like, oh, just, sit up straight. And you're like, and like basic exercises, like the neck exercises and stuff, which are super good for you. But yeah, he's like, there's a fair few issues. So it's like, most of the time, like people have like issues in their neck. It's like stretch their neck. He's like, with yours, do not stretch it. Like in here, because I can't, like, I can do like a lot this way, and just like that's as far as I can get to that side. It's fucked. Anyway, enough about my random medical conditions. No one cares. You guys care about me, but you probably don't care about my conditions. You're engrossed? Yeah, my doctor recently said, she's like, you should ask your physio, because my physio brought it up. He's like, have you looked at EDS, like Ehlers-Danlos syndrome? And I was like, yeah, I've had people like talk to me about that before. That sounds cool. Is it a lot? Is it many monies? Uh, yeah, so spoke to my doctor. My doctor's like, oh, actually, your physio can diagnose that unless you want to do like all that stuff. But we only have a 10-minute appointment, you know? So I said, okay, I'll speak to them. TAC will pay for it. Oh, that's good. Do you think you're going to go through with it? Like, do you just have to order it or like... Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Yeah, my friend's going to a pain specialist at the moment. Because she has fibro. She has a whole heap of issues, but like so much pain all the time. And yeah, it's like it's hard because it's like having complex health needs, which is what I have. It's hard to treat like because everything's a Venn diagram, right? So it's like you treat one thing, but that could also be related to another, but then that causes things here. And it's like, how do you deal with like, you know, if it was one thing, you know, you could treat it in a series, you know, but if it's multiple things, then you're going to have a lot more of a challenge. So just like a hamburger with a lot. Exactly. And, you know, I'm very grateful because a lot of people like, you know, they're like, oh, these things are wrong for me, blah, blah, blah. And they get really like, especially like with, you know, illnesses or even like body image. It's like, I try and remind myself, it's like, yes, but it can do all of these things. So as much as it has limitations, it allows me to do whatever I'm doing. Because like on some days you can't do that and you're like, this fucking sucks. So yeah, I love how I'm like, I'm gonna stop streaming. That was like 30 minutes ago. Ah. Oh, 100%. 100%. Medication is like the amount of things that it's like, this medication has this medication has this, blah, 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 blah. Like to the smallest things, like, yeah. The smallest things, though, they react with everything. The amount of stuff that my medication reacts with is stupid. Inconvenience my life. Yeah, so we are gonna finish. I love you guys. But I did find someone to raid. They only just came on, which is fun. All right. I will give you guys the classic spiel of if anyone in the chat, you may be lurking, you may not be typing, doesn't know where I am offline or where we are really. The Discord. The Discord is where we are all at. Doing cool things, playing games. If you want to play a game, you don't have anyone to play with, you can chuck it in looking for gamers and maybe someone wants to play that same game. And then all the socials, Instagram for pictures, TikToks for videos and stream clips, Twitter, Blue Sky, Threads. They're all the type of types. I'm most active on Twitter and Threads. And then you got YouTubes. So one's for VODs, one's for normal things. But if you want to check them out, you can check them out. And then we are going to raid. There are actually like 2 people. So they're being in. They are playing Overwatch. They are funny. So there's like one of the people are Scottish, the other person's Danish, and from last time I was in their stream, they had really good vibes. So if you do want to copy and paste it and come across with the raid, you can do so. If not, you can just post whatever. Like if you're just like, oh yes, I have a weird alien thing, you can do that too. Okay. I understand that not everyone likes raiding out, but I always try to raid. So whether you guys are just lurking or not, like totally up to you. Oh yes, if you guys don't know when I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays at 7 p.m. usually. Today I was late, but I will see you on Wednesday, and it's a face paint stream, so very unusual, but you should be there. It's gonna be fun. All right, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Goodbye.